broadcasting something.
It's a coded message.
And we find them before they find us.
We're trying to save the world. There's a lot more where this came from.
I think it was basically the script. It's always the text, you know. And when I read it, I thought this was interesting, and that the writer had something to say here. Personal, funny, interesting, mainly different. So I got to meet him, David Weil, and I really enjoyed being with him. And the whole series, I enjoyed being with him. I mean, he's right there. If you have any problems, he's right there. He'll write it. He's just like that. It's in him, you know. So I was very, very happy to be with him.
My deepest sorrows about your grandmother. We're in the camps together.
She lives through all that just to be shot in her living room by a burglar.
Well, I think that it has this sort of interesting potpourri of things happening. Sometimes it's very funny, sometimes it's tongue-in-cheek, and sometimes it's actually horrible, horrifying, and then it's tragic, and then it's strange. The only thing I think about it is that it's an original. It's got that thing, and that's David Weil. It's a kind of an original thing from his head, you know, and it's hard to call that. I don't know what it even reminds me of, but it somehow sort of works, you know. I hope people like it.
It sounded like she knew him. It sounded
Personal.
Yeah.
I suppose every murder is personal. You know what the best revenge is? Revenge. Your grandmother wished to protect you.
I think that there's a catharsis that comes with this show, okay? I mean, there was this moment when, you know, Get Out was about to come out. It felt like there was something happening in the ether. It felt like there was a certain illumination coming to this issue of racism. I think this idea of Nazis in America embedded in our system is one that is very close to home right now. And so I feel like when David pitched me this show, when I read this show, I felt a similar moment as the moment that when Get Out hit.
They are neighbors.
They've blinded themselves to us. You can get away with anything in America.
So your grandmother and I created the Hunters.
I think that what separates this from other shows, and what I think is interesting about this, is this question at the center of it, which is about morality. It's about, you know, do you, in order to fight the bad guys, do you have to become a bad guy yourself? Do you have to become evil to fight evil? And I think it's a tough question to answer, and we explore it in the series, and I think people hopefully will find that interesting too, and you know, connect to Jonah, my character's journey of trying to figure out what side he's on of that question.
They stand for survival, and they stand for a kind of retribution and a kind of hope.